Hello children, we are going to see new lesson Great Leaders today. It is chapter 30, Great Leaders. History has a long list of people. Even after their death, we can remember them even today. Like that, we are going to see some of the leaders who were very famous and who have served the people a lot, and even they have remembered after their death. One such person is Abraham Lincoln. He is a very great person because he has started his life from a very poor family and he has become a famous US president. If you see the early years of Abraham Lincoln, he was born in February 12, 1809. His father was very poor and he was a farmer. So, being in a poor family, Abraham could not go to school and do his studies. Instead, he was sent as a farm laborer and a log chopper. But Abraham had a desire to study and finally he was qualified as a lawyer one day. And when Abraham was at the age of 25, he joined politics of USA and he was elected as a member of Illinois state legislature. That time US had a very big problem of slavery. Slavery means the people from Africa were brought to USA and they were kept as a slaves to the masters. They were sold for money and the masters they keep these slaves for household work and other stuffs. The condition of slaves were very bad and they were treated very bad rather than animals. They were kept in chains and they have to work for longer hours and they were not given good food or place to get shelter. After seeing the condition of these slavery, Abraham was very much worried and he wanted to put the end for this slavery condition. So he started the protest and he was against the slavery mechanism. This created a big rivalry in USA because in USA the southern state actually they like the slavery system, but if you take the northern states of USA, they disagree the slavery mechanism. So the northern states actually went behind Abraham and supported him, rather the southern state actually opposed him. So this condition was prevailing in USA. That time, in the age of 49, during 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th president of USA. But already there is a slavery problem happening. This slavery problem has divided USA and there was a big protest. So this southern state who actually liked the slavery system, they protested against the government to do a secession in USA. That is, they wanted to separate the southern states from USA. But this fight has grown and finally it was ended up with American Civil War, which is very famous in the history. This war lasted for 4 years. Finally, the Abraham Lincoln's northern state won the war. It was a great victory for Abraham and it marked the end of slavery in America. Again, Abraham Lincoln was elected as a president for the second term, which is remarkable in the history of USA, in 1865. And he declared a policy of peace everywhere. Therein, there was no fight among the Americans again. Finally, one day when he was watching a play called Our American Cousin, he was shot dead by John Wilkes. That was the last day, and that year was 1865. Even though the Abraham Lincoln life was ended, but today we are still speaking about his victories. So he is remarkable in the history. Next is the famous person we are going to see is Mahatma Gandhi. We are very known to this person because he is called as a father of nation. We'll see little deeper about Mahatma Gandhi. He is so-called father of nation, and he is very simple, and he was well known and very famous because he only struggled a lot to get a freedom for India. As we know earlier, our India were under the control of British for 200 years, and many people joined in the freedom movement, and nobody can get succeeded. Only Gandhi can able to succeed and get the freedom for India. Rabindranath Tagore, who is very famous poet and also a national leader, he called Gandhi as Mahatma, and so only till now we are calling Gandhi as Mahatma Gandhi. The original name of Gandhi is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. As we all know, he has taken birth on October 2nd, 1869 at Porbandar, Gujarat. His father Karamchand Gandhi was the Diwan of Rajkot. Since he is from very rich family, Gandhi can able to travel abroad and continue his study. So he studied law in England and he became barrister. After becoming barrister, he came back to India to practice his law. So, for a case, he wanted to travel to South Africa one time. So, when he was about to go to South Africa, he saw a very bad condition of the black Africans suffering a lot in the hands of white people. So, after seeing this, he wanted to protest against the discrimination. And he was jailed even because of this protest, but he did not give up. He continued to struggle for justice. If you see a principle of Gandhi, he always followed Satyagraha. It means truth only victory, get victory. Truth only triumphs. It means truth only will get victory. After some years, Gandhi returned to India in the year January 1950. When he came back to India, he saw a very bad condition of Indians struggling a lot under the control of British. So he joined Indian National Congress to lead a national movement. He spread truth, courage and non-violence among the people of India, and finally won freedom from British on 15th August 1947. After a year of freedom, in January 1948, he was shot dead in one evening. That was the last day of Gandhi, and at the death of Gandhi, Nehru said, "The light has gone out of our lives and there is darkness everywhere." Bapu is no more. His Samadhi, which is called Rajghat, is in Delhi and it is visited by a lot of people in a year. Thank you, children.